RIDE stock, Lordstown Motors Corp, is, or rather appears to be consolidating within a longer term downtrend. In this session of the 8th of November 2022, it ended up down 5.41% on above average volume of 42.1 million. And at some point, there was some positive news concerning its partnership with Foxconn. That news ensured that the price of the stock rose above its 50-day moving average and its 200-day moving average, but has since something happened and it couldn't sustain those gains. But the news is that the company is back on track to deliver the first of its endurance pickup trucks by the end of this year, 2022, after its Taiwanese business partner invested $170 million in cash to help the struggling company. The automaker's flagship vehicles are being manufactured at a very slow rate at its Ohio factory. The company said in a press release following the fresh infusion of money from Foxconn, a major electronics product manufacturer in Taiwan. Vehicle production at the fledgling plant in Lordstown has been hindered by an unfinished assembly line and the lack of regulatory approval to sell the trucks. The rollout has run into financial trouble despite fanfare that emerged after the vehicle's prototype was shown to the then President Donald Trump at the South Lawn of the White House in 2020. The cash deal will give Foxconn additional decision-making powers at Lordstown in exchange for financial backing that will help the company build 30 new electric pickups by the end of 2022, with 500 remaining trucks coming online by 2023. Lordstown initially wanted to build 50 trucks by the end of 2022, but the lack of cash and capital has so far resulted in only 12 new vehicles, with just 7 full weeks remaining in the year. Okay, that's the news behind this this volatility we saw in this session. So going by all that we are looking at right now, we can see that RIDE appears to be consolidating within a longer term downtrend. The average directional index is below 20, indicating that the shares have traded sideways recently. However, the 200-day moving average is still sloping bearishly lower. It's also outperforming the S&P 500. Momentum is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is falling as investors sell shares and drive the price lower. Even this news hasn't changed much. The volume for this session was heavier than usual, trading 42.073 million shares versus an average of 6.706 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bearish, the slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. So given all of this, all that is going on now, we can say that we have determined a couple of probabilities. Okay, so we have that the probability for it to remain below $2.02 dollars is somewhere around here. 2.02 is somewhere around here. I think that 2.02 is here. Okay, that's the price it closed at on the 29th of September 2022, 2.02, and it's also not far off from its 50-day moving average. So the probability of its remaining below that $2.02 dollars over the medium term is at 6.21%. The reverse of that probability is 13.61, but 13.69%. That is the probability that it will rise above $2.02 dollars within the next 50 trading sessions is 13.69. So 2.02, as I indicated earlier on, is not that far off from its 50-day moving average, which is at $1.85 dollars. So the probability that it will break above its 50-day moving average, even though it did today, it still doesn't look very high, not very high, but it's by the time you bring it closer, yes, it might things might change. But in any case, that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, and if we have to plot a projection going by what we have here, this figure of around $3, I think this is 2.95, I think, pick it from here. Okay, 3.04 pick it up from there and bring it all the way down to here to $0.93. So we have upward projections of 1.97, 2.23, and 3.04. That's our projections for RIDE stock. So see what you make of it, and thank you very much for watching this video.